Hey, what up, y'all? It's your boy Creative Beatdown, and today we're going to talk about key councils, and realistically, we're going to talk about balance. Yeah, I know a lot of you guys are going to look at this clip and you're going to be upset and offended. Keep in mind, I do not know this guy at all. No hate to him at all. He's just playing the way he believes. He believes I can handle this stuff. So I believe that's why he does it and everything. And he feels more comfortable with playing against me like that than what he would anyone else, so that he don't get any pushback. And it makes sense, right? Because I always say, like, key blast, I always figure if you struggle with that, it's a skill issue, which it definitely is. But there's also another bigger issue as well that I think it is fair that I do need to speak about when it comes to Xenoverse 2, and hopefully this is not the issue with Xenoverse 3. But yes, guys, I still believe that this is 100% still a skill issue. But there is one big design flaw, and if they had fixed this, this would completely change everything about key cancel. This would completely change everything. And I want to tell you guys, because no one, the whole time, no one has said this to me at all. Before I say this, no one in the comments has spoke about it or said anything even remotely close to it. So I'm going to say it. But before I do, how many of you guys have actually did a tutorial about the perfect blocks? How many of you guys remember that one patch a long time ago to where as soon as you activated Burst Dash, you became completely immune to projectiles? But going back to perfect blocking, realistically, like, guys, how many of you guys have tried to perfect deflect a key blast at close range? Realistically, I'm not talking about long range, because if you're at long range, then you have other things that you could do. But how many of you guys have actually tried to do the same thing that they've told you in the tutorial? Even better yet, how many of you guys even question why they changed the burst dash in one of the patches like years ago, to where as soon as you activate burst dash, you become completely immune to all projectiles? Like, I get it. Like, don't, it's still 100% a skill issue. In my eyes, it is still a skill issue with you guys. But I've always blamed the developers or the director of Xenoverse. The way that they treated this game is because, hey, you're conditioning these people to play in such a unfun way. You have to really think about it. Look at it. Every raid event, I hate raid events. They condition you to play like slop, like the games. You is ultimate charge or maximum. You charge up key and you throw ultimates the whole time. You do that for parallel quests. You do that for everything except a 1v1. Hell, like, the conditioning is so bad. You have players who think that you're obligated to let them charge up at the beginning of a match. It is that bad. And then they wonder why, it's like, hey, these people want even this, like, who do you think your audience is? You're directing these people to play this game in such an odd manner. The AI is trash. The AI doesn't challenge you for real. Their idea of difficulty is more health, more super armor, more damage on attacks. It's not about perfecting your blocking, your offense, your timing. It's not about perfecting any of that. If they put more focus on, like, man, these goddamn characters, they can't even do real stamina break combos. Majority of them can't. So that's why, like, in Xenoverse 3, like, when they break, they need to, like, go in on you. You need to get destroyed for making mistakes. Not just, like, dealing with a bunch of health and armor. That's not fun. I promise you that's not fun. And then we wonder why that players struggle so much, because they don't emphasize learning the mechanics of the game. They just kind of throw them in there, and hey, and if you get it, you get it, and if you don't, you don't. That's the only reason why I can see the community at times, being in such a divide with certain things like that, because the game doesn't really just teach you, hey, this is a necessity for online, because you gotta think, what are they prioritizing? Are they prioritizing competitive gameplay, like competitive, like PvP? Realistically, if they was, they wouldn't have been throwing out that this last update, this pay to win update. Oh my god, with all the health regenerating items and stuff. Nah, they wouldn't have done that then. But even look at the clip right now. The last clip, I really struggled in that last clip, but a lot, it really is the connection. If you just want to be real, the connection was bad. But it's hard finding a connection. I mean, it's hard finding a match at times, and then yet alone finding a match with someone who at least knows half of what they're doing. You know, there's so many people who I come across, and then I would ready up, and it turns out, oh, they're just a level 120 or level 80, which is so depressing. It's like, dude, like TP medals are free. But anyway, aside from that, if it's not that, really just the skill level is not there. The skill level is be embarrassingly low. So, and I can't do nothing with that content. I hate to record laggy gameplay as well, like bad connection gameplay, because it misrepresents the game, and it doesn't represent my skill. It doesn't represent what I want to show, because 1 + 1 no longer equals 2. Because offline's universe is different from online's universe, and online's universe could vary depending on connection. When the connection starts to mess up, anything could happen. So you can't count on certain things no more, and it could really disable you and hinder you. Anyway, but besides from that, just look at this match and then look at the match after this. The last match after this. But yeah, I just want to show you guys that I'm going to make a video about showing how to properly deal with key cancels. How to deal with that, because to me, it's simple. It's simple thinking. I just want to get some footage for it first. But it's your boy Creative Beatdown. You guys stay creative.